I'm Miss Ling from the International Business School of Beijing Foreign Studies University. This afternoon, I would like to share information about my university and the programs in the school. My presentation is going to be consist by the following 6 parts: why China, why Beijing, and the features in the BFSU and in my school, and also the programs and scholarship opportunities. So my first questions, when you're looking for the international education opportunities, so why you want to study in China, why you should come to study in China, and why choose Beijing? As one of the international education destination to most of the international students, China is becoming more and more popular among all the international students. Because you can see China is the second largest economy by its GPD, and it's the fastest growing economy during the past 48 years. The largest exporters and the second largest importers in the worldwide, which means more career and development opportunities in China. More and more international students pay attention to find a good job opportunities or better education quality. China is one of the destination. Beijing is the capital city of China. It's a mega city with 21 million citizens, and also a city combined history and modern architectures. In Beijing, we have about 500 Fortune 500 enterprises in the city, and the transportation to Beijing is quite convenient. We have, in total, we have 6 airports, including 2 international airports. We have direct flights to the city from all over the world. It's quite convenient from any country to Beijing. Also, Beijing is the best place if you want to improve your Mandarin, because we are, for the citizens who are living here, we speak very standard Mandarin in the city. So, except the economic zone and the cultural center of the country, also there are so many interesting places are waiting for you to explore. For example, here we are seeing the Forbidden City and the Temple of Heaven. And Beijing has 4 distinguished seasons. So we have spring, summer, autumn, and winter. Different season, different colors. It's quite beautiful in different seasons. And here is our CBD area, and also quite fashion places, Sanlitun,
Hi,
Bird
Miss Lin.
Nest.
Sorry,
Yes?
I think your PPT is not moving.
Okay, I might try again. Just a minute. Hello, Nadia, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hello, Nadia, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, how about the
Yeah.
slide?
The slide is still loading.
Okay. Can you see this universal resort?
Right now is the
Okay, it's
pictures of
coming.
Beijing, Sanlitun.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about now? So here, except the CBD zone, we also have the fun places like the Universal Beijing Resort. It's quite interesting places. Speaking of studying in Beijing, I'm working at the admission office of Beijing Foreign Studies University. Beijing Foreign Studies University is also called BFSU, which is the first and the best foreign studies university in China under the Chinese Ministry of Education. We are a public university, and also we are double first class university. Double first class means first class university and its disciplines. BFSU is also be known as a cradle of diplomats because we have more than 400 ambassador alumni who are working in the Chinese embassies in the worldwide. So International Business School is one of the biggest schools in this university. We are providing all business-related courses and programs. In the International Business School, we are using 3I education methodology, which are internationalization, integration, and immersion. As an international business school, we passed AACSB accreditation, which is the hardest accreditation to all business schools in worldwide, because only 6% of business schools worldwide can be accredited by AACSB. Except AACSB, we also pass QS 5-star rating system, and also we pass the CPA Australia. To broaden the horizon of our students, we provide exchange opportunities to all international students. We have more than 300 partner universities in 48 different countries, which enable us to provide exchange opportunities to our bachelor students or master students during the senior years. They can choose to exchange our partner university in any continent for about a half year. The credits will be transferred back, and the students won't have to pay extra tuition fee for the exchange semesters. Except the exchange opportunities, we are designing our courses by combining the business courses and language learning at the same time, which means you don't have to know Mandarin before you join us, because we offer courses in fully English taught. So you can learn business courses by using English language at the same time. Chinese will be your compulsory courses. Also, if you are good at Chinese language, for example, if you have HSK level 5, you can join us for the Chinese taught bachelor or master program. English will be the compulsory courses. In the class, we do not divide our students by its nationalities. Actually, students are allowed to select courses based on their language proficiency rather than nationalities. The same to the Chinese students. If they are good at English, they can sit with international students by using English as instructional language. Also, we encourage our students to be teamed up to finish the homework, and report and research at the same time. Even for the after class hours, we organize the activities combining the Chinese and international students. In total, students study with us. We have about 103 different countries. So in every classroom, you will study with the students from different education backgrounds and nationalities. For the freshmen, when they first come to BFSU campus, we will organize this orientation week to help them to familiar with the new study environment and living environment. So different activities will be held in different periods. And this is one of quite important curriculum in our whole course design, which is called Immersion Week. And this week, we will let our international students to visit different cities In this whole week, uh, except the cultural experience in different cities in China, also students will have a chance to visit 3 or 5 different companies in that city. HR and the executive manager will be invited to give lectures to all the international students, help them to know more about how Chinese companies are seeking opportunities in overseas and what type of talents they are looking for. So every semester we will have this immersion week. All the transportation and accommodation will be paid by the school. It's included in your curriculum and one of the compulsory courses. You don't have to pay extra. So in the past, we visit Hangzhou, Foshan, Shenzhen, Xi'an, different city, different semester, and also we visit like iQIYI, Baidu, and Google. To organize this immersion week, it requires strong connections with the enterprises and companies. Here shows part of our partnership. For example, the Hero Games, iQIYI, and also Transcend and Haidilao. And also, I think we are the first university have Haidilao hotpot in the campus. So when you come to visit or study in BFSU, you can have Haidilao on campus. So through when you graduate from IBS BFSU, you will find a really good job and will be hired with competitive salaries. You can see our alumni who graduated from IBS, they are having such a competitive salary. For example, finance, students studied from finance majors or international economics and trade. You can see their first job salary ranks among the top 5 in China. The blue column shows how much our alumni will have after graduation. For example, for the finance, the first job our students will be awarded about $3,000 per month, and red one shows the national average salary in the same major. You can see IBS BFSU graduates, they can have a higher salary. Because we are trying to educate our students with business knowledge and language skills. No matter for them, will study with Chinese language or in English instructive programs, we will prepare the other language as compulsory courses. So when they graduate from IBS BFSU, they will at least master 3 languages: hometown language, English, and Mandarin. Also, through daily communication and study with the local students, you will know how to communicate students from different education backgrounds. You will master the cross-cultural experience and also the networking for doing business in China or with China. So you will set up a very good and strong connections with your classmates. The following are the programs we are going to offer to our international students. So for the English taught bachelor programs, we have 2 intakes every year, which is March and September. For the English taught bachelor program, we have international business, Chinese business studies, and international marketing, e-commerce, and also international economics and trade and finance as well. If you are with IELTS 6 point, a TOEFL IBT 79, you are welcome to join us in this English taught bachelor programs. All the bachelor program in IBS BFSU are 4 years program. For the Chinese taught bachelor programs, we only have 1 intake every year, which is on September. If you have HSK 5, you can directly join the Chinese taught bachelor programs. But if you have HSK 4, 240 in total, you will be offered conditional offer. Conditional offer requires you cannot unpass more than 2 courses in the first academic year. Otherwise, you have to restart the whole program. For the Chinese taught bachelor program, we have e-commerce. The direction is digital operation and big data. Also, we have international business and international economics and trade. If your language does not so well to get you into the bachelor program directly, we also have the foundation program. If you want to improve your English language, we have the International Foundation, which is taught in English. So there will be two parts. First part will be the language training, and the second part will the basic business knowledge. So if you have IELTS 5.5 or equivalent, you can join the foundation program for half or 1 year. Then later on, you join the bachelor programs. If your HSK does not meet the Chinese taught bachelor program requirements, you can join the Chinese foundation program. The same, you will be trained with the language and basic business knowledge as well. For the foundation program, the English taught foundation program have 2 intakes every year, but for the Chinese taught one, we only have 1 intake in every September. Also, except studying in BFSU, we provide different facilities on the campus. We have 4 different on-campus dormitories will be provided to our international students. The room fee ranges from Chinese 40 yuan per day to 100 yuan per day. Depends on what type of dormitory you will choose and which building you are going to live. So the lowest expenses for the dormitory is about 1,200 yuan, Chinese yuan per month. And the highest expenses for the dormitory on campus, which is 100 yuan per month, it's approximately about 3,000 Chinese yuan per month. Living in the on-campus dormitory, the water fee is free. You don't have to pay the water fee. And every room will provide 40 units, electricity units to our students for free. For every unit exceed that 40 units, you have to pay 1 Chinese yuan. And also we have on-campus canteen in different parts of the campus. So if you eat 3 meals on campus, it's probably about 50 Chinese yuan, including the breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You can see these are different seasons on the campus. This is the spring and summertime, autumn, and the winter time. Here's our library. It's quite unique and one of the must-go places for most of our students. On the wall, it's written by 55 different languages, which all means library. Library in total, it has 6 floors. We have about 2,400 seats to be provided to students for self-study. Also, we have the indoors gym center and swimming pool. Miss Lo Xuejuan, the swimming coach at BFSU, she is the champion of 2004 Summer Olympics. When you study with us, and if you choose the swimming course, you may proudly to tell your friends that your swimming teacher in BFSU is the Olympic champion. This is our gym. And also we have the on-campus canteen in different parts of the campus. So we provide multiple choices to our students. This is one of the teaching building. And also the closest dormitory to the teaching building is about 1 minute by walking. So here's our single and double room with private room inside. This is our public and private bathroom in the dormitory. And also shared kitchen. And laundry. Here shows the smart life around the campus. And it's quite convenient when you live on the campus or live in Beijing, because nowadays we are working into the cashless period. You can use Alipay or Wechat to pay in on the campus convenience stores or in the shopping mall. Here comes the scholarship part. I think most of students quite pay attention to this part. So we have a scholarship for the freshmen or for the senior students. For the fresh students, before they join us, we will evaluate the scholarship percentage based on their academic performance in the previous education experience. For example, if you are going to join us for the bachelor program, we will evaluate your average GPA in the high school. The average GPA reaches about 3.2, which is 80% of the full remarks in the high school. You will have chance to apply to all the types of scholarship here. The first one is the Chinese government scholarship, which covers the whole tuition fee and accommodation fee and living allowances during the whole study period. For this one, you should apply directly through the Chinese embassies in your country. This is called government scholarship. And except the first tier scholarship, we also have the tuition fee-based scholarship for the freshmen, which are Beijing government scholarship, which covers 50% or 10% of the first year tuition. And also we have the university funded scholarship. It covers 10% to 100% of the first year tuition. If you, with the GPA more than 80% of the full remarks in your school, you're welcome to apply all three types of scholarship at the same time. We will use the highest one that you could win. Except the documents for the academic part, also excellent performance in other non-academic area will be happy to be seen in your application documents. And also recommendation letters from your school principal or head of academic office will be applied to your scholarship application. And also, all the applicants, qualified applicants, have to pass the examination organized by BFSU for the qualification of scholarship. The scholarship test will be organized in two parts. First one is language. The second one is math. So language, if you are going to use English as instruction language, you have to take English test and mathematics. If you're going to use Chinese as teaching language, you have to take Mandarin and mathematics. If you can pass this scholarship test, your scholarship will have chance to be increased. So later on, when you join us in the second year, third year, or fourth year, even for the second year of the master program, still you have a chance to win different level of scholarships. So in IBS BFSU, the scholarship is required to be applied year by year. For the senior students, we were using this standard to evaluate students' performance. 80% about academic performance in the school is like the last year final examination result. 10% will be the attendance, whether you join the class or activities on time. And the other 10% will be the school activities involvements. For example, if you are a member of the student union in the university or in IBS, the extra credits will be awarded to when you apply for the scholarship. So for the Special Dean's Prize, Outstanding Students Leader Award, and IBS Academic Scholarship, these three types of scholarship can be accumulated. So for the senior year, students still have chance to win the tuition fee scholarships. Okay, I think here comes to the end of today's presentation. If you want to know more about IBS BFSU, you are welcome to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Wechat. Thank you so much.
Thank you
If
so
you
much, Miss Lynn, for
Okay.
the presentation. Yeah, I think just one quick question from student here. Is there age limit to apply to BFSU IBS program?
So for the bachelor programs, students should start from the year 17 for the bachelor programs. And also for students under 18, there are several extra documents will be required. And I will share with you later on if have a specific consult later on. For the
Sure.
master students, they have to graduate with a bachelor degree. So that's the minimum requirements, age requirements for the
All right.
programs.